Now, I was born in 1989 in Aba, a city in southeastern Nigeria, famed for its enterprising people and their commerce. And growing up, I was very curious, boy. I would spend time in my mother's room, rummaging in her cabinet. Looking for things I didn't even know. So soon I came across, I found some copies of books she read when she was in secondary school. Thomas Hardy's The Mayor of Casterbridge, Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart, The Jury Plays by Willie Shoyinka, and I started reading these books. And before I was 10, my sister started introducing me to books written by a gifted teenager called Adisa Twiggy. I read all her books: Fate, Tears, Adventures of Nana, My Husband's Mistress, the Bina series, Charlie 9. And what Adisa Twiggy did for me was interesting, because she was young then. She was like maybe 17. She made me realize that young people like me could write too. It was when I started developing that intimacy with her works that I picked up a pen and started writing from the boundlessness of my own imaginations. And it wasn't like I just woke up and decided I wanted to be a writer. So almost like it came to me, and I had to write alone. I didn't really have people around who cared about literature. And gradually for me, it became a huge part of my happiness, and almost like my mind, it became the fuel on which my mind ran. Books, just reading books, and then I started developing this must write feeling. You get to feel that you must write to stay alive. It's a difficult question to answer when people ask you what inspires your writing, because there is no one answer for that. You're inspired by everything. My genre is mostly literary fiction, meaning I'm writing about life, and we're all students of life. And I get inspired by everything that happens in life, by my own experiences, by the experiences of others, by other things that people feel that I happen to feel through them. So it's limitless. So there's no one thing that inspired me. I'm just inspired by life. So I'm a financial risk manager and a business executive. Currently, I'm the managing director of Zedban's Finance Limited. Growing up, my mother would always say something to me whenever I was indignant or feeling bad over something. She would always say, man that is born of woman is a few days and full of trouble. Later, as I grew older, I got to understand that she was speaking from Job 14. And I also understood what she was trying to say. She was trying to say that nobody ever promised you that life was going to be easy. With that acceptance, you get to, handle things better. I would be lying to whoever is listening, or to myself indeed, if I said that it's been easy managing both worlds. But it comes with sleepless nights, right? And it takes a toll on you. And it also means that you need to be able to magic that ability to strike that balance between being a professional and being good at what you do, and creating time to tell all the stories that burden your heart. If something has the kind of importance writing has in my life, in your life, you have to make out time to do it. There are no two ways about it. Aside writing, I'm of course maybe doing my day job. And I'm a fan of the beautiful sport of mixed martial arts. So I watch mixed martial arts, and I also train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I practice Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's about it. Walk, ride, Jiu-Jitsu, read when I can make out time. And there are a few things I can do over the weekend, whether I'm watching football or spending time at the table of men with my friends Desmond and Lawson. On a Sunday morning I'm watching mixed martial arts, or I'm practicing Jiu-Jitsu. I can do all that, but as a writer, stories in your head would keep you awake. And but the good thing is you get to live 1,000 lives in one. You get to travel to countries without even leaving the confines of your room. Then you would tell your story. You would tell your story, stories that can outlive you. There's consolation in that.